Layne Staley, a voice of power and pain. Layne Thomas Staley, born Layne Rutherford Staley. August 22, 1967, April 5, 2002, was the iconic frontman of the legendary grunge band Alice in Chains, rising to fame in the early 1990s as part of Seattle's explosive music movement. Known for his hauntingly powerful voice and his darkly poetic lyrics, Staley's influence on rock music remains profound. His signature vocal style, coupled with his ability to harmonize seamlessly with guitarist Jerry Cantrell, became a hallmark of Alice in Chains sound. Early musical roots. Born in Bellevue, Washington, Layne grew up in a tumultuous environment. After his parents' divorce when he was 7, Layne was raised by his mother, Nancy, and stepfather, Jim Elmer. Despite the challenges, his love for music blossomed early. At just 2 years old, he joined a rhythm band, and by age 9, he dreamed of being a singer. A natural rebel, Layne legally changed his middle name from Rutherford to Thomas as a teenager, inspired by his admiration for Mötley Crüe drummer Tommy Lee. Layne began his musical journey as a drummer, but transitioned to singing in his teens, drawn by the emotional depth he could convey with his voice. Influenced by the raw power of Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Judas Priest, and Merciful Fate, as well as the artistry of Prince and David Bowie, Layne crafted a style that blended heavy metal's intensity with emotional vulnerability. The rise of Alice in Chains. Layne first gained attention in the mid-1980s with the glam metal band Sliz, which evolved into Alice in Chains. By 1987, Layne's unique voice had caught the attention of Jerry Cantrell, and together they formed what would become Alice in Chains. Their debut album, Facelift 1990, featured the hit single Man in the Box, which showcased Layne's signature vocal wail and brought him critical acclaim. Alice in Chains' second album, Dirt 1992, solidified their place in rock history. The album's dark, introspective lyrics, many of which reflected Layne's struggles with addiction, struck a chord with millions. Tracks like Wood and Rooster became anthems of the grunge era, with Layne's voice delivering both rage and sorrow in equal measure. In 1994, the band released the acoustic EP Jar of Flies, which made history as the first EP to debut at No. 1 on the Billboard 200. The stripped-down sound highlighted Layne's ability to convey raw emotion. Mad Season and Hiatus. During Alice in Chains' hiatus in the mid-1990s, caused in part by Layne's escalating heroin addiction, he collaborated with Seattle musicians Mike McCready Pearl Jam, Barrett Martin Screaming Trees, and John Baker Sondas to form Mad Season. Their sole album, Above 1995, showcased Layne's poignant lyricism, with songs like River of Deceit offering glimpses of his inner turmoil. Despite his struggles, Layne joined Alice in Chains for their unforgettable 1996 MTV Unplugged performance, their first live show in over 2 years. His haunting rendition of their classics left an indelible mark, though it was clear his health was declining. The later years. By the late 1990s, Layne had largely retreated from the public eye, recording only a handful of songs, including Get Born Again and Died with Alice in Chains, and a cover of Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall with the supergroup Class of '99. Fans speculated about his condition as his struggles with addiction became more apparent. Layne passed away on April 5, 2002, from a speedball overdose at the age of 34. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy continues to inspire. Legacy and influence. Layne's contributions to music have been widely recognized. He was ranked No. 27 on Hit Parader's Heavy Metal's all-time top 100 vocalists, and No. 42 on Complex's 50 Best Lead Singers of All Time. Seattle honored his impact by declaring August 22, 2019, Layne Staley Day. Layne's voice, equal parts power and vulnerability, remains unmatched. From the gut-wrenching pain of Down in a Hole to the rebellious energy of Man in the Box, Layne's artistry captured the essence of the human experience, beautiful, broken, and unyielding. Layne Staley was more than a singer, he was a force of nature, a voice of his generation, and a testament to the power of music to express what words alone cannot. Though his life was tragically cut short, his spirit lives on in every note he sang.